Welcome to Edward E. Jones Stadium Arena here at UNC Pembroke. Dave Nguyen, glad to have you with us. The Braves of UNCP were able to win their first game today against Elizabeth City State, 3-0. The Hawks of Chowan had their first 4 games canceled due to Hurricane Doran. So the Hawks come in playing their first match, while the Braves of UNCP are now 3-2 on the season, winning 1 game today. And in the UNCP tournament over the weekend, they were able to split 4 games, winning 2 and losing 2. Pembroke in the home grays, and the Hawks of Chowan in their road whites. Or road blues, rather. Pembroke was able to have a balanced attack in the first game against Elizabeth City State. 8 kills from Shannon Scrid, as well as 8 kills from Bree Warren. And Chowan will start with the first set. First serve in the first match today, and set number 1. Hines with a dig, and the tip over there by Scrid. And a free ball by Hines gets it over the net. Good block up in front by the Braves. The ball stays in bounds, and the first point of set number 1 goes to the Hawks of Chowan. Ortega back to serve. The 1-0 Hawks lead. The service error will tie this one at 1. And Scrid will go back to serve. And ball is hit out of bounds by Naya Powers, one of 11 freshmen on this Chowan squad. Little tip over the block by Chowan. And an answer right there from Kayla Crowder. 3-1 Braves over Chowan in the first set. And going right into the UNCP block is Naya Powers. Caesar and Tankersley there on the block. It's now 4-1 Braves. A little tip, good dig there by Hines, but Braves can't get the ball over the net. And the Hawks will serve. Rosa Martinez gets the ball over. And Crowder can't get the ball over that one, and a good volley. 4-3 in favor of the home team, UNCP Braves. Hines with the dig, and that hit is too far there by Tankersley. And we are knotted at 4 in game number 2 for the UNCP Braves. This will be the 7th time that UNCP and Chowan have matched up. There's Caesar. And A little tip there by the Chowan front. Hannah Sladek with the kill. And Chowan takes their first lead in set number 1. Caesar. And that's a good hit there by Naya Powers. Young squad for Chowan, and they take the advantage right now, 6-4 in the first set. And that is an ace. An ace for Anixia Rosa Martinez. And the Hawks of Chowan take a 7-4 advantage in set number 1. And for the service error, 1 point will go back to the Braves of UNCP with their libero Anna Hines back to serve. Block up in front there by the UNCP front line. It helps out as they get the point right there. 7-6 Chowan. And a tip out of bounds there by Skrid. Chowan takes an 8-6 advantage in set number 1. Game number 2 of today on UNCP's campus. Crowder. There's Tankersley getting the ball over the net. Block is there, but Bree Warren hits the ball into the block of Chowan, and it goes out of bounds. And the Braves of UNCP are within 1. And we get the kill by Sladek. Give Chowan a 2-point advantage here in the early going of the first set. Eleven freshmen on the Chowan Hawks roster. And their 7th matchup with UNCP. UNCP has taken all 6 games. And the little tip there is a tip kill by Bree Warren. Pulls the Braves within 1. Oates back to serve, and that will be an ace. Tied at 9 in set number 1. Good block up there by Bree Warren. Pembroke with their first lead in a few points. And there's a free ball. Can't get over the net. Braves take a 2-point lead, 11-9 in set number 1. Warren had 8 kills in 13 attempts in game number 1 against Elizabeth City State. And Sladek comes back with the answer. 11-10 Braves. Dig there by Hines, and that gives the point back to the UNCP Braves. That one goes out of bounds. UNCP takes a 3-point lead, 13-10, here in set number 1. And goes another point there for a Skrid and the UNCP Braves, who take a 4-point advantage. Good volley back and forth. And the point goes to Chowan. Competitive here in the early going. Caesar with the answer. Good kill there by Shannon Skrid from Naperville, Illinois. Gives the Braves a 5-point lead here in set number 1, 16-11 over Chowan. Hawks get the ball right back after answering right there. Tankersley with the soft hit. Good dig there by Hines, but can't keep the ball in play. And it'll be another point for Chowan, 16-13 here in set number 1. And Skrid with a little tip over the net. Helps out the Braves, and they take a 4-point lead. 17-13, set number 1 and a best of 5. And that will be an ace. Skrid with the ace. Extends this Braves lead to 5. Caesar with the tip. And an answer there by Tankersley. Six-point advantage for the Braves of UNCP. Good dig there by Skrid. That ends the scoring run for the Braves, and Chowan now pulls within 5. And there goes Hannah Sladek with the answer. Rose Martinez back to serve. That proves to be a kill there by Kayla Crowder. Hines back to serve. And there's the tip by the front line of Chowan. Good block up in front by Chowan. And Skrid with the answer in the backcourt. Hit too hard there by Crowder. 2016 in favor of UNCP. Set number 1 is a UNCP squad that just looks comfortable out there, having now 5 games under their belt heading into today's match. Crowder gets blocked up front. That ball's hit out by Skrid. 2017 advantage UNCP over Chowan, playing in their first game of the season. Crowder. And a tip up there by Bree Warren. (21-17) UNCP. And Gibbs back to serve. Outside hit up there for Chowan. 21-18 UNCP. There's Crowder there on the outside hit. Kill is good and gives the Braves a 4-point advantage. 22-18 set number 1 and a best of 5. Here at the Edward E. Jones Arena. And a good job there by the Braves to get the ball over the net. A tip. Kill is not successful by Chowan. And the Braves of UNCP are within 2 points. And there will be a timeout on the floor. Braves over Chowan 23-18 on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors.
A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
And of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
And welcome back to the English E. Jones Center on the campus of UNCP. Dave Nguyen here, as the Braves of UNCP are within 2 of taking set number 1 against Chowan. That ball goes into the net, and now a set point. Set point for the Braves. block up front there by Skrid. She returns with a tip. Free ball. Another tip, good job up front by the front line of Chowan. And it's now 24-19 UNCP. And that kill by Bree Warren gives the Braves of UNCP a win in set number 1 against the Chowan Hawks. Back after this for set number 2 on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's
Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit.
Could this get any more perfect?
Pimento cheese. Dude, get it with pimento cheese. Trust me.
Perfect just got perfecter. Introducing Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit with our new pimento cheese. Melty cheddary pimento cheese on our Cajun spice chicken. It's perfecter. Bojangles.
It's bow time.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors.
A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
And of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Welcome back to the English E. Jones Center on the campus of UNC Pembroke. Dave Nguyen here as the Braves of UNCP take a set advantage 1-0 here as we start the second set of the best of 5. The balanced attack for UNCP so far. 4 kills by Brianna Warren and Shannon Skrid. Kayla Crowder with 3. And an ace by Raven Oates, as well as Skrid. O'Quinn will serve and start set number 2 between UNCP and Chowan. And there's a kill right there by Anexia Rosa Martinez. 1-0 Chowan. And that ball will go right back to UNCP with this game tied at 1. Martinez had 4 kills, as well as 4 digs in set number 1. Going right into the block there is Caesar. The point will go to Chowan. Caesar answers with the tip kill. And this match is now knotted at 2. Anna Hines entering today needed 10 digs to reach 1,000 for her UNCP career. She has 2 so far. And Bree Warren helps out, giving the point to UNCP. They take advantage 3-2 here in set number 2. And the line judge in the right corner called it foul, or out, I should say. But the net judge calls it fair, and that's the correct call. 4-2 Braves. And Slider comes back with the kill, pulling Chowan within 1. Slider with 5 kills so far in this game. And UNCP can't get the ball over the net, and is now a tie game at 4 in set number 2. UNCP won the first set. There's Bree Warren up front. Warren with the tip, barely gets it over the net, and it helps out the Braves, and they take a 5-4 lead. Back to serve is Morgan Gibbs. Good volley back and forth. And with the answer, Ellie Hicks. Warren and Crowder up there for the block for the Braves. 7-4 UNCP over Chowan. They won set number 1, 25-19. And there goes a service error by Morgan Gibbs. 7-5 UNCP. Back to serve is Hannah Sladek for Chowan. And the block up there by Warren. Dominating in the early going. Bree Warren, the 6'1" sophomore, middle blocker from Indian Trail, North Carolina. Advantage Braves 8-5. Set number 2. And that is an ace for Raven Oates. Another block there by Warren. Warren with the intimidating 6-1 frame helps give Pembroke a 10-5 advantage here in set number 2. And another service ace by Raven Oates. She had 1 in set number 1. She has 2 right now, making that 3 on the day. Once again, the combination of Warren and Ellie Hicks, 5'10" junior from Trinity, North Carolina. The height of the Braves helping them out right now, up 12-5. Warren, once again, with the help of Hicks. And the tip by Warren. $14-5 the UNCP. That block goes out of bounds and ends the scoring rally for the Braves. 14-6 UNCP. Their largest lead between sets number 1 and 2 right now. And a tip kill by Bree Warren. Working well both on the offensive and defensive end so far here in set number 2. Block up front by Caesar. Make that 2 with the help of Hicks. Chowan hits that one out of bounds. And Warren goes back to serve, and we got a timeout on the floor. Braves, 10-point lead, their largest of the day against Chowan on the UNCP Sports Network.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors.
A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
And of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best
Welcome
doctors.
Back to English E. Jones Center on the campus of UNC Pembroke. Dave Nguyen on the call. Is a 10-point advantage
when a
for the
hospital
Braves of
invests in
UNCP
technology
over Chowan. Make that 11. The largest lead for Pembroke today against Chowan. Through the help of Bree Warren, as well as Ellie Hicks and Ashley Caesar. Hicks hits into the block of Chowan. There's a free ball right now. Scrid can't get that one to go. 17-7. After a 25-19 set number 1 lead by the Braves of Pembroke, they are looking comfortable right now with now an 18-6 advantage in set number 2. Ciara Ortega back to serve for the Hawks of Chowan. And the tip by Caesar catches Chowan off guard. Comes down with the kill right there in front of the net. (18-7) Braves. Free ball. That's a kill there by Chowan. So Martinez with the kill, and now back to serve. A service error by Martinez. And another 11-point advantage for UNCP. 19-8, set number 2. UNCP up 1-0 here in the best of 5. And there's a service error by Scrid. Braves 6 points away from taking set number 2. Tankersley with the tip. Crowder. A good volley back and forth. Crowder tips it over. And Hines couldn't keep that one in play. It'll be now 19-10 UNCP over Chowan. Caesar with the answer. Tankersley hits right into the block of Chowan, led by Chloe Putnam. It turns out to be a point for the Braves. They're up 11. A net violation by Chowan pulls the Braves of UNCP within 3 points of taking set number 2. Alexa Wolson back to serve. And that will be an ace as that ball hits off of the arms of Shannon Scrid. 22-12 Braves. straight points by Chowan. They pull within 9. Crowder couldn't get that one over. 4 straight points for Chowan. And the rally's over. Braves within 2, taking set number 2. And here comes back the front line of Bree Warren and Ellie Hicks. Crowder up there as well. That would be a kill by Ellie Hicks. Another set point for the Braves. Morgan Gibbs back to serve. And the height of Bree Warren helps give the Braves of UNCP a win in set number 2. Head to the 3rd set after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit. Could this get any more perfect?
Pimento cheese. Dude, get it with pimento cheese. Trust me.
Perfect just got perfecter. Introducing Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit with our new pimento cheese. Melty, cheddary pimento cheese on our Cajun Spice Chicken. It's perfecter. Bojangles.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors.
A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
And of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Adidas is the...
Welcome back to the English E. Jones Center on the campus of UNC Pembroke. Dave Nguyen on the call. UNCP takes a 2-set lead in the best of 5. Large in part to the front line of Bree Warren. The 6'1" middle blocker from Indian Trail, North Carolina. Ellie Hicks playing an impact as well, the 5'10" junior outside hitter from Trinity, North Carolina, as well as redshirt sophomore middle blocker Ashley Caesar. Good attempt there by Crowder. But in the third straight set, Chowan takes a 1-0 lead. Rosa Martinez, after helping Chowan receive the point, and gives it right back to the Braves. Tie game at 1. Set number 3, Braves up 2-0. And there's a kill there by Sydney Heiner. One of 5 upperclassmen on this Chowan squad, 11 freshmen. Under second-year coach Jackie Buchanan. Crowder attacks. 3-2 UNCP. And Amory Johnson comes back with a kill to tie things up at 3. UNCP went on a run in set number 2, at one point taking a 16-6 advantage, helping them with a 25-14 win in set number 2. That kill is in there for Sydney Heiner, one of the few returnees on this young Chowan squad. Another kill by Chowan, by Alexa Wolson. 5-3 Hawks over the Braves. And there goes Crowder with the kill. And entering this match for the first time, going to serve, is Cassandra Sturgis, the redshirt junior from Litchfield Park, Colorado. That'll be a net violation on Chowan. This match is now knotted at 5 in the early going. Good block up there by Warren. The ball goes out of bounds and Chowan takes a 6-5 lead. And a service error by Leah Bishop. And another tie score in set number 3. UNCP won the first 2 sets, 25-19 in set number 1 and 25-14 in set number 2. Hicks with the kill right there. 7-6 UNCP. Their first lead in set number 3. One of the terms in sports is that it's always hard to close. And clearly, Chowan is not going out without a fight here in set number 3. Does not want to get swept. And there goes Raven Oates with the answer. 8-7 UNCP. Chowan playing in their first game of the season after their first few were canceled due to Hurricane Doran. Caesar with the block up front. After falling in the first 2 games of the UNCP Invitational on Saturday, the Braves won both games on Sunday they played and won the first game in today's contest between Elizabeth City. They are now winners of 3 straight, hoping to make it 4. Under Ellen McGill in her 5th season. Coming back into serve is Sierra Ortega for Chowan with a 9-8 UNCP lead. And there's the kill by Hicks. Hicks will take a seat, and coming back in will be Casey O'Quinn, the junior from Charleston, South Carolina, and Bree Warren. Free ball barely gets over the net on the hit by Hines. And that is a kill by Savannah Beam. Service error by UNCP gives Martinez the chance to serve. 11-9 UNCP here in set number 3. Whoa. Heads up right there as Oates comes in with the kill. 12-9 UNCP. The block led by Caesar and Crowder gives the Braves a 4-point advantage in set number 3. And Sydney Heiner comes back with the kill. 13-10. Crowder blocked at the front of the net. And trying to make an attempt to keep the ball in play is Raven Oates. Good hustle there. Chowan now pulls within 2. We have a tip by UNCP. Powers gets credited with the kill. And Chowan now pulls within one. And the attack error by UNCP allows Chowan to get back in this set number 3 and a tie score at 13. Answer right there for the Braves. Savannah Bean with the kill. After Chowan scored 4 unanswered points to tie the game, the Braves are now up in front by 1. Good block up in front, and with the block kill is Anne-Marie Johnson. And this game is now tied at 14. UNCP won comfortably in the first 2 sets. 25-19 in set number 1 and 25-14 in set number 2. Taking at one point a 16-8 advantage in set number 2. Crowder's hit gets blocked up in front. And Bean can't come up with the answer. 15-14 Chowan. And for your second-year head coach, Jackie Buchanan, you gotta love the effort from your squad in its first game of the season. And the attack error by Chowan. We have another tie score. UNCP looks a lot more comfortable out there. And it starts with our front line, led by the middle blocker and Brianna Warren. Ellie Hicks making an impact up there as well. And Ashley Caesar. Kayla Crowder. And it would be UNCP with a 1-point advantage. Warren and Hicks. Now Warren and Crowder. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll be 16-15 in favor of the Braves of UNCP. Service error by Chowan. Gives UNCP another 1-point advantage, 17-16. There's a service error by Martin. Another tie at 17. Common saying in sports is it's always hard to finish. UNCP with a 2-0 lead, looking for the sweep. There's a free ball. A dig by Hines. Warren trying to answer. And another free ball. Hines will set things up. A great diving effort by Heiner, the sophomore. But the point goes advantage of UNCP. And the tip kill by Hicks gives UNCP a 2-point advantage, 6 away from completing the sweep. Service error by Warren coming back in. Is Hines in the libero position. Or take it back to serve for Chowan. And a little too strong there by Raven Oates. And we are tied now at 19 in set number 3. Kill by Caesar. More substitutions made for the Braves. Casey O'Quinn, the setter, back to serve. Savannah Bean in the front line for the Braves. And the attack error by UNCP ties this set up at 20. Chowan not giving up without a fight. Takes another 1-point lead in set number 3. Back-to-back points for Chowan. There will be a timeout by Ellen McGill and her UNCP squad. Back after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit.
Could this get any more perfect? Pimento cheese. Dude, get it with pimento cheese. Trust me.
Perfect just got perfecter. Introducing Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit with our new pimento cheese. Melty, cheddary pimento cheese on our Cajun spice.
Welcome back to English E. Jones Center on the campus of UNC Pembroke. Dave Nguyen on the call. And Chowan now has 3 straight points. Chowan 2 points away from taking their first set of this match. UNCP won handily in the first 2 sets, 25-19 and 25-14. And the service ace by Nixa Rosa Martinez. Seems to be one of the more predominant servers, at least, for Chowan. Hawks now within 1 point of taking set number 3. And Chowan takes set number 3. UNCP still leads 2-1. It's proving that it's going to be a hard-working effort by the Braves in order to finish this match off. Set number 4 we go. Back after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors.
A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
and of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit.
Could this get any more perfect?
Pimento cheese. Dude, get it with pimento cheese. Trust me.
Perfect just got perfecter. Introducing Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit with our new pimento cheese. Melty, cheddary pimento cheese on our Cajun Spice Chicken. It's perfecter. Bojangles.
It's bow time, y'all.
Don't just throw a tailgate. Own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Welcome back to the campus of UNC Pembroke. We are in set number 4, a first for the Braves of UNCP for the first time since Saturday, where they won both matches on Sunday in the UNCP Invitational. They won them in 3 straight sets. They won in 3 straight sets over Elizabeth City State, but Chowan did not go without a fight. They took set number 3. First 2 sets taken by the Braves of UNCP. And for the 4th straight set, Chowan takes a 1-0 lead. And Anixia Rosa Martinez back to serve. Caesar with the tip. Tie game at 1. And Caesar with the block and the kill. 2-1 Braves. Free ball. A good volley going back and forth. Turns up in the hands, and getting the point is Chowan to tie this one up at 2. Good communication there by the Braves and Shannon Scrid. And back to serve for the Braves is Anna Hines, with the Braves taking a 3-2 advantage in set number 4. Here's a free ball. And Nia Powers with the kill, tying this set number 4 at 3 apiece. Wilson back to serve. Crowder. And the tip. Once again, Bree Warren with the block and the kill gives the Braves a 4-3 advantage. 6'1" middle blocker, a sophomore from Indian Trail, North Carolina. And Hicks responds. 5-3 Braves. Here's a free ball, hit by Scrid. Attacking with the kill is Hicks. And the attack error by Jillian Denny gives the Braves a 4-point advantage here in set number 4. The height of Warren helps out the Braves, extending their lead to 5 in set number 4, their largest thus far here in this set. Make that one 6 in a row. Volleyball, a game of runs, and proving now in favor of the Braves of UNCP. And make that 7 in a row. The 6'1" frame of Warren helped up by the 5'10" height of Ellie Hicks, as well as Crowder with the power. And back to serve is Sydney Heiner as Chowan gets a point, 10-4 UNCP. Blocked up in front was Warren. A lot of credit to the front line of Chowan by Chloe Putnam, Jillian Denny, and Anixia Rose Martinez. The height of Warren, too much for Chowan right now. 11-5 UNCP. Crowder comes out. Oates comes in with a couple of service aces today. And a kill there by Shannon Scrid. 7-point advantage in favor of UNCP over Chowan. Taco Tuesday today on campus. And one lucky fan was coming away with free tacos at the end of this game. 8-point advantage for UNCP, the largest of this match. And Chowan answers. Katie Houston back to serve. Chowan hits right into the block of UNCP. Ball goes out of bounds. 13-7 in favor of UNCP. And Chowan, just like in set number 3, making things a little bit more interesting and a lot more competitive. 13-8 UNCP. I don't know if you wanted to get in front of that one, as Skrid with the kill. Braves up 6. Good effort up at the front line by Ashley Caesar as well as Ellie Hicks. Timeout on the floor. Braves up 15-8 on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Adidas is the official.
Welcome back to UNC Pembroke in the English E. Jones Arena. Dave Nguyen on the call. 15-8 Braves over Chowan in set number 4. And that ball was hit out of bounds. Point in favor of Chowan. UNCP in its first 4th set of a game since Saturday in the opening games of the UNCP Invitational. Caesar couldn't come up with that hit. Chowan takes advantage, 15-10 UNCP. And UNCP responds. Shannon Skrid with the kill. A balanced attack for the Braves of UNCP. Bree Warren with 9 kills and 18 attempts, as well as 8 blocks. And Anna Hines requesting, saying that there's a tip by Chowan. and respectfully gets the call in favor of UNCP. 17-10 in set number 4. 2-1 advantage in favor of the Braves. And that, my friends, is an ace. Casey O'Quinn, the junior from Charleston, South Carolina. Scrid. Houston with the dig. Here's a free ball. And the tip goes out of bounds by Sierra Ortega. A point for Pembroke and their largest lead in this set. Up 9. And that is another ace for O'Quinn. Charleston, South Carolina, a very popular city. A very nice summertime spot. And the kill by April Tankersley from Fort Mill, South Carolina. Braves up 11. Now up 10, Chowan with the ball after the attempt by Elise Martin. Free ball. And hitting that one out of bounds is Katie Houston. UNCP now within 3 of winning this match. After falling in their first 2 matches on Saturday, UNCP was able to win both of their games on Sunday and was able to win their first game today against Elizabeth City State. All 3 of those wins in 3 straight sets. Chowan showing resiliency. 21-13 in favor of the Braves. And a service error by Martinez. UNCP within 3 of taking set number 4 as well as the match. Block up front by Caesar. Free ball. Crowder can't get that one to go. It will be awarded a point for the Braves of UNCP. Service error by Scrid. (23-14) set number 4 between UNCP and Chowan. Make that now 23-15. As Emily Johnson comes in with the kill. And with the kill is Tankersley, the 6'2" junior. And the set and match point for the Braves of UNCP. Hines will send it over. And that is the match. A violation by Chowan, and UNCP now on a 4-game win streak after starting the season 0-2. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Next event will be football on the road when they take on Virginia State. That will be this Saturday at 6 o'clock. Until next time, Dave Nguyen, live on the UNCP Sports Network from English E. Jones Center.